who can sponsor a relative through family-based immigration. In recent days, immigration topics have surged in importance, especially for families looking to reunite. One pressing question is, who can sponsor a relative through family-based immigration? With many families seeking answers, it is essential to clarify the criteria that allow individuals to sponsor their loved ones. In the United States, family-based immigration enables U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents to sponsor specific relatives for lawful permanent residency. The ability to sponsor is determined by the sponsor's immigration status and the relationship to the family member. U.S. citizens have the ability to sponsor several family members. They can sponsor their spouse and married children under 21 years old and parents if they are at least 21 years old. Additionally, U.S. citizens can sponsor married children of any age and siblings. On the other hand, lawful permanent residents, commonly known as green card holders, have a more limited scope. They can sponsor their spouse and married children of any age. To initiate the sponsorship process, sponsors must file Form I-864, known as the Affidavit of Support. This form requires sponsors to prove they can financially support the immigrant at 125% or more of the federal poverty guidelines. Sponsors must also demonstrate that they resided in the United States and agree to support the relative until the immigrant becomes a U.S. citizen or has worked in the U.S. for about 10 years. For Latino families, understanding these requirements is vital. Preparing the necessary documents and meeting income thresholds can make a significant difference in the immigration process. Sponsors have a legal obligation to provide financial support during this time. In Canada, family reunification programs allow Canadian citizens and permanent residents to sponsor their spouses, common-law partners, dependent children, parents, grandparents, and certain other relatives under special circumstances. However, some provinces, like Quebec, have temporarily suspended sponsorship for parents and grandparents due to quota limits until 2026. Federal programs, however, remain available. This information is essential for Latino families to identify who qualifies as a sponsor and what family members can be sponsored through family-based immigration in both the United States and Canada.